My name is Gopal Chaitanya Das. I am serving here as a Gurukul teacher, both academic as well as ashram teaching. I am here since last 5 years. I have been serving in this Gurukul since last 5 years here. As Prahlad Maharaj says in Srimad Bhagavatam, Kaumaram acharit pragyo dharman bhagavatam iha. Actually, one should try to inquire about this Bhagavad Dharma since childhood. That's why this Gurukul education is very important to beginning to train children in Krishna consciousness from childhood. So that's why this Gurukul is very important in that sense, Gurukul education. And in general, education is important because Prabhupada traveled to many countries and he was saying, there is a university which will tell you there is a difference between body and soul. Prabhupada once visited European countries and he visited one park there and there was written that it's Napoleon's park. So Prabhupada said, the park is still here, but where is Napoleon now? So Prabhupada was saying that time, if you ask this question, park is here, where is Napoleon? They will not be able to answer this question. So we are here, so we are opening this training institutions to train children and everyone for this, to teach the difference between the body and soul. So for this spiritual education, this Gurukul is very important. Actually, this particular Gurukul, Avanti Gurukul, which is the part of the Nandagram village community here, it was started way back in 2011. Actually, I was not there when it started. I just joined 5 years back. But I will just give you the brief history, how it started. In 2011, around 3 devotees, Nandagram Prabhu, Trivaganand Prabhu and Nityanand Krishna Prabhu, they have children. I will not go into detail, but they have children, but they were facing problems. They were taking normal education in schools. But in schools, you know, they will teach, eggs are fine, eggs are full of proteins. And when they will be teaching maths, like in ratio also. So because while teaching mathematics also, they will teach they will teach you ratio. So ratio means we have to some proportion of this and some proportion of that. So in that the questions will be like you have to take this much portion of alcohol, this much proportion of soda water, and all. So you have to miss. So in school education, the children are taught like drinking is fine, eating eggs are fine, non-veg is also fine. Darwin's theory, we ultimately come from monkey. So they were facing these problems there in cities. So they thought, why not move to a place where we will have our own Gurukul and our own educational system. So they were disciples of, they are disciples of His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Maharaj. As they approach him, what should we do? The children, their character is getting spoiled in schools. So what should we do? So Guru Maharaj said that you start your own Gurukul. I am telling you since long. Prabhupada is also telling. So initially we started this Gurukul near Vadodara. So we had around 3 to 4 acres of land. So initially this project started with only Gurukul. Right now we have many facilities, like we have temples here, we have weavers, the farming is going very nicely, the cow protection is going on. But that time the central focus was Gurukul. So everyone's activities were rotating around the Gurukul itself. So some were teachers, some were cooking for the boys and initially. So after some time we got this land, this particular tract of land. It is around 32 acres of land here and around 7 acres of land nearby. So we came here and this Gurukul started growing. Initially there were only 4 children. We gradually increased to 40 children. So
first 4 children was the
childs of those devotees, yes. Nandagram Prabhu's son, Mukunda, Nityanand Krishna Prabhu's son, Padmanav, and 2-3 more boys from here. They were there in this Gurukul. So this started way back in 2011. We shifted to this land around 2014 or 15. So it went on right now 2022. So we were going in different phases of Gurukul. Like if I go on describing that, it will be in very much detail. But initially we were having this policy of inducting boys from outside. But right now we have the policies that if anybody wants to enter the Gurukul, a boy, he wants to enter, his parents should stay here. It's only those boys whose parents are ready to stay with us, they will be allowed in Gurukul. In the sense, like if the parents come, then only. Why this policy? Many people ask this question. Why you are, initially you were having 40 children. Right now we have around 15 children only. So why? So actually, main thing is we want to create a village. We don't want to train children so that if a boy comes from city, his parents stays in city, and he becomes here, he stays here for 5-10 years, he will get good education. After that, he will go to city again. What's the purpose of training him into simple living, live with the cows, do farming, live with without electricity? After that, if he is going to stay in electricity, then what's the use of staying in this? Okay, good character, this is there, but we have some selfish motive, or you can say swarth also in that. Because ultimately we want to create a village. So village means we will have parents, children both. So our energy also, training these boys actually takes a lot of energy. Their academic education, teachers for their care, cooking. So whole big management goes into training these many children. So why not focus our energy in quality children? So this was our policy. So Gurukul went through various phases. Right now this is current phase. So we have right now there are children from outside also, because initially we inducted those boys. We cannot abruptly say no, you take your children back. So there are children from our community also. Some are graduated boys also. So this is the way we are here in 2022 in Gurukul. So boys, there are around 15 boys who are currently staying in right now in Gurukul. There are some boys, around 6 boys, they are staying with their parents, and they are engaged in their occupations. Like some are doing farming, some are engaged as cooks, some are engaged as assistants in DT worship. So like that. So around like 21-22 children are there. Small children are many, so I am not counting on them. So I will go on schedule. So the schedule is like, it can be described in various ways, but there is one generic schedule and one specific schedule as per the children. So every boy is made a different schedule. So generic schedule will be like attending Mangal Aarti, then Guru Puja, then Gaur Aarti, then Prasadam timing will be there, play time will be there. But the specific schedule will be different for different boys. So I will go on explaining. From since morning till night, should I go?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Very interesting.
So boys who are staying in Gurukul, they get up at 3:30 in the morning, and those who are staying at home, they generally around 4 o'clock they get up, because 4:30 is the Mangalarti time. Half an hour they require for getting ready. They will have datun, they will clean their teeth, shauchkriya, toilets, and then bathing. 3:30 to 4 o'clock they will get ready. From 4 to 4:25 they will chant some rounds. Elder boys, smaller boys, they take more time to get ready. They will do slowly, because they have to pump the hand pump and everything they will do slowly. So they will not chant rounds before the Mangalarti. But these elder boys, they will chant around 3 rounds. They will chant. 4:30 is the Mangalarti time. From 4:30 to 5:15 Mangalarti, Narasimharti, Tulsi Arti. From 5:15 to 6 o'clock, all the boys of the Gurukul, they will chant together. Together in the sense, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I am saying like this. Every boy will speak with me, chant with me. It's not that everyone he's chanting in his own pace. He's chanting his own pace, because I think if you deal with children, you will get to realize later on. It's very difficult. Simultaneously, yes, simultaneously we will chant, because when you are dealing with 15 children at a time, it means that you have to control 15 people. Control in the sense we have to engage them. But if you chant with them, you will find that if they are in their own pace, they will chant sometimes. They will sleep also. So it's better if they chant together, they will be awake and they will chant properly also. So from 5:15 to 6 o'clock, they will chant simultaneously. Around 6 rounds. 5 to 6 rounds they will collect, and they won't chant on beats. I have given them some papers. On papers they will chant. So I will show you later on how it goes. 1 to 27. Like there are 108 Mahamantra we chant. So we divided into 4 parts. 27, 27, 27. So they have some numberings so that I can track also, because sometimes some boys their hand is there in the bed bag, but he is not counting because he knows that we will finish at the same time, but he will not move forward his beats. So if I have this, okay, you are on 12, okay, so everybody is on 12, so I that way. So it helps in that way in chanting, because we were struggling how to make them chant, simultaneously, please get up, chant. No, but when we did this, actually it's miraculous. Like last 6 months we are doing this. So simultaneous chanting they will do from 5:15 to 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock we'll give them some sweets. Those will come for the Mangalarti on time before the conch shell blows. They will get full peda prasadam. They will get. If you are late, some smaller boys will give you half, and if the elder boys is there, we will not give them. So different policies we go on change. Sometimes we give them also if there is some genuine reason, if he comes late or due to some valid reason. So they will have this peda prasadam. Some boys, if they have some sickness or something, they will get mamra. Mamra, it means puffed rice.
Okay.
Puffed rice they will get mixture. It mixed with some save and something masalas. From 6 to 6:10 it will go like that. From 6:10 to it will go on till 5:15 to 6 o'clock. Yes, from 6:10 to it will go on till 6:55. They will have morning class. So these classes will be different for different boys. Like there are 2 sections of boys. Those who are small, for them there will be story class. Only stories. Stories from Ramayana, Mahabharata, stories of Acharyas, Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, for the smaller boys. And those who are elder, for them there will be philosophical class. So philosophical class will have Bhagavad Gita, books of like Bhakti Shastri we know, Bhakti Shastri, Ishopanishad, Nectar of Devotions, then Chaitanya Charitamrita also. So this will be for the elder boys, those who can understand philosophies properly. So from till sweating?
No, microphone, mic. You can maybe put it each other. It's going to,
okay, sorry. So this will go until 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock to 7:30 there will be Guru Puja. 7:30 to 8:45. This time is for cleaning the temple, cleaning the Gurukul, cleaning the vessels, something. It will be miscellaneous. All the boys will be physically engaged at various places. And those who are getting training in the farming, so they will go for farming. So taking care of cows, because the morning time is when we give them fodder, water and all this thing. So till 8:45 it will go like this. 8:45 is prasadam timing, breakfast. 8:45 to 9:15 they will take khichdi breakfast, curd, some various preparations also are there. From 9:15 to 10, 9:15 to 10, 9:55, 9:15 to 9:55, they will have homework time. So whatever the homework, academics will start at 10 o'clock. So before that, the teachers has given them some homework, so they will do during this time. Some boys, they chant very less around 4 to 6. So their chanting is over in the morning time itself. Some boys who chant 16 rounds, they will chant during this time. So it's better than if you complete your 16 rounds as early as possible. So they will chant from 10 o'clock till 12:15. There will be academic classes. So 45 minutes each, 10 to 10:45, 10:45 to 11:30, 11:30 to 12:15. So various classes as per the levels of the boys. In academics, there are 2 main things: language and mathematics. So in language, our medium of communication here in Nandagram is Hindi. Although we stay in Gujarat, but most of the devotees are here from Hindi background. So devotees prefer to speak Hindi. So Hindi is the main medium of communication. Even the majority of classes goes on in Hindi language. This is Hindi language. Second language is Sanskrit. Sanskrit language, we teach them Sanskrit also. Everybody here in our Gurukul, they know spoken Sanskrit. Spoken. Some can compose, some slokas also. So they are learning into that grammar way, Panini grammar, Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi they are studying. So this Sanskrit. Third language is Gujarati. Gujarati they know at the conversational level. Conversation, that's it, not in literature way, but in only conversation way. Language, fourth language is English. We won't put much focus on English because not everybody should not know English. Why they should learn English? Only those boys who were planning that they will go into this preaching area in future, or somebody who wants to go in detail of the scriptures, like reading Prabhupada books in English, Prabhupada letters, everything in English. So for them only English is taught. Rest of the boys English at the level of, when they go in cities, they should be able to read what is written over there. So if they want to go to for pass urine, so they should know different than men, women. So that at least that level of English, and even some conversational level, like all of you devotees came, so at least they should know, give me some water or something like that. So that level of English we teach them. Second part is mathematics. So mathematics, if the farmers, if somebody wants to be an, if we are planning him to be an, we are training him in as an astrologer. So we teach him good level of mathematics, because for astrology, mathematics is quite high level of mathematics is required. So this is in academics. If you have any questions in academics, you can ask. Like I can elaborate on.
No, we can go on.
Okay, no problem. So this is academic schedule till 12:15. From 12:15 till 1:15, the boys will have time.
Just for sure, in India, it's like not required on official level that all the child should have a like official education, pass some exams or something.
Actually, this law is there. Right to education law is there. It's like everybody is compulsory to have this education. But this Gurukul, madrasas, religious organization, because they have their own way of educational system, they are exception for this law.
Okay.
But not like in foreign countries. I have heard in Australia or even in European countries also. So
yeah,
they
you are not allowed.
you are not allowed. Yeah, homeschooling might be allowed. No,
even that is not allowed in many countries.
Okay, so in India it's not hard and fast as such. So we are in a way safe in that way.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so this goes on like this is academic syllabus, academic time till 12:15. 12:15 to 1:15, they will wash clothes and they will take bath for second time again. Because right now it's a winter time, they will apply oil on their bodies, because in India the skin gets dry. So they will apply mustard oil on their bodies and other some bodily activities if somebody wants to pass, clear his stomach and all these things. So he will do that. 1:15 till 1:15, 1:15 to 2 o'clock lunchtime. So lunchtime we have chapati, sabji, chawal, dal, some sweet, not sweet on daily basis, but something gornita is offered, various items, so boys will also get. So till 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock till 3 o'clock they will have rest time. Not 1 hour they will rest, because while preparing the bed and winding up everything, half an hour they will rest. 2 to 3 time is free time or rest time. 3 o'clock they will get up. Again they will do cleaning of the Gurukul once again from 3 to 3:30. Cleaning the buckets, prasadam vessels are there. From 3:30 to 4:30 is the Parayan time, sloka memorization. Many of the boys here in Gurukula, they know Bhagavad Gita by heart from chapter 1 to chapter 18, full, not like selected slokas. In full they know. Around 4 boys are there, they know full. Some boys are also learning slokas. So this Parayan also divided into 2 parts. One is the material part and one is spiritual part. Material part means they should know tables, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, like that, tables. And some boys who are we are planning them to be as a Sanskrit grammarian in future. For them some sutras of Panini sutras, Shabdarup, Dhaturup. I think if you know something, there are various things in Sanskrit grammar. So like that. So this is the material part, just memorization. They may not know the meaning of that, but only memorization. Because in childhood time is the memorization time. Because many scholars also say that, and we also see that memorization is very important in childhood. So in childhood, this 1 hour, 3:30 to 4:30. So this is spiritual Parayan, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, shlokas, selected shlokas from Srimad Bhagavatam, and various other scriptures. Like we have the book, selected verses that book. So from that book we take shlokas and boys memorize till 4:30. From 4:30 to 5 they have mridang class, mridang kartal class. If the boy is small, so he will play kartal, and if he is elder, so he will play mridanga. So there will be mridanga class from 4:30 to 5. From 5 to 5:30 again they will have homework time. So morning time also homework time, evening time also homework or reading time. So for smaller boys they will read storybooks. So we have many compilation of storybooks here. And if the boy is elder, he will read only Prabhupada books. Prabhupada books, all the sequence is there. So small books, then Bhagavad Gita, then Srimad Bhagavatam, like that. So they will read. So this is from 5 to 5:30. From 5:30 to 6:30 there will be playtime. Everybody waits for that when that time will come. 5:30 to 6:30 we have various plays, Indian games. So Indian, not Indians, it's a Vedic games, not specifically Indians. So from 5:30 to 6:30, and from 6:30 to 7 we have a sabha. Sabha in this, because many boys are staying together, they have many complaints. He's teasing me in this way, that way, I have this problem, that problem. So there is a forum, because throughout the day they will start complaining, Prabhu, this happened, that happened. 2-3 boys individually will do nice, but 2-3 boys together they will do some mischief also. So there is a time to address that. Because our schedule, if during academic class if he says like that, so it disturbs. So we say evening time is there, so we call it as a sabha. Sabha is kind of assembly. Assembly will be together, the teacher will be there. So if you have any doubt in complaint, you can ask. The teacher will have he will train him, counsel him, or if he needs, there is some punishment, some mild punishment is also given in the form of writing also. You have to write this 21 times, 51 times, like that. Or sometimes the punishment will be like you will not get this sweet for these many days. So like that, this small punishment. Physical punishment is as minimum as possible, not very is required then only, but not given. 7 o'clock, 6:30 to 7 o'clock is this assembly time, sabha time. 7 to 7:30 is Gaurati time, Gaurarti. 7:30 to 7:45 bhajan. So we have like in one paksha, 15 days there will be one bhajan, another 15 days there will be another bhajan. So like that we have completed majority of the bhajans of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Narottam Das Thakur. Like many boys know by heart also, like in these bhajans they will, actually it's very important, all the Vaishnava philosophy is included in these bhajans, because we know somebody asked Gaur Kishadas Babaji Maharaj, I want to attain Krishna Prem, like what is the value? He said only 2 annas. 2 annas means 2 paisas. Let's just go into the market, Navadip market, and buy these 2 books, Prarthana and Prem Bhakti Chandrika. So if you read these books, you will get Krishna Prem. So these bhajans are very important. Jai Nityanand Prabhu teaches them. From 7:45 to 8:15, there will prasadam time, evening time, prasadam and milk. I forgot to mention one thing. During prasadam, there will be katha going on. So like in the afternoon time, boys will be honoring prasad. So they will have around like half an hour. So during that time, there will be Mahabharat katha, Ramayana, only reading. The teacher will read and boys will listen. So there will not be like one-to-one conversation like that, but only just passively you just go on hearing the pastimes of the Lord. So we don't use this recording, play on MP3 like that, but the teacher reads from the books in Hindi. And in the night time, afternoon time there is Ramayana, or like this Ram Navami is coming, we will read Ramayana. Night time there will be Mahabharat. So initially we read this condensed Mahabharat. Right now we are going to detail Mahabharat, like there are around 18 parvas. So, so in detail the boys will listen during prasadam. 8:15 and 8:15 to around 8:30 they will wind up setting of the lamps and everything, putting the bed, and 8:30 they will go to sleep. The day is over while remembering Krishna's pastimes, how did they serve, and morning 3:30 they will get up. From 8:30 to 3:30, so around 7 hours sleep they will get in the night time, around half to 1 hour in the daytime. So like that schedule goes. In between there are some specific boys, like those who are getting training into the farming, deity worship, kitchen. So they will have like this academic time. Those boys who are getting this education in the farming side, so they will go to farm at 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock they will be in the farm, and 11 to 12 there will be their class. So like that academic time is less, and for the evening time also that they will not attend Parayan, because 4-5 years they know majority of the shlokas and all this. So Parayan is not that time is not included for them. Like that miscellaneous things, some boys go in kitchen also, some boys help in deity worship also. So like that schedule goes. So there are many boys who graduated from our Gurukul. Somebody left in between also, but I will give the examples of those who are from beginning since right now. One is Tarun Krishna Prabhu. He is currently preaching in Bhopal area, Bhopal Hoshangabad area. He is actively preaching there, youth preaching, congregation preaching also he is also doing. Second one is Atulanand Prabhu. He is Pujari here. You know, recently he got married. I think last year, this time, January time, yeah, January, March time. Yeah, he got married. He's serving here. Third one is Stok Krishna Prabhu. He is also serving here as a Pujari and Pachak, you know, cook, as a cook. So these three boys are here. Those are since the beginning of the Gurukul, they were here. They are married. Now Tarun Krishna Prabhu is full-time Brahmachari, saffron Brahmachari. These two devotees are married, Atulanand Prabhu and Stok Krishna Prabhu. Other boys are here, but they are getting training in Sanskrit grammar. Like this Mukunda Prabhu, Yashoda Jeevan Prabhu. They are, you know, they have services here in temple and in kitchen also, and simultaneously they are getting in this Panini grammar. They are learning this. So around 5-6 boys are here, and another boys, those who are like full time into the farming, this Rakshak, Balram, Manmohan. So they are, you know, full time into their parents are also doing farming. So along with them, they are also, you know, joining with them. Like that, you know, his father is doing farming, so along with him he is also engaged, because, you know, boys are trained in this farming. Like in our institution also we are providing some facilities for training in farming, but it would be better, like, you know, if the father is doing farming, along with him he is also doing. So facilities means more land like that we have. So initially they were given only 2 acres of land. When you know he also joined, so might be more land, you know, they can cultivate together like that. If he is getting married, like on person basis, Damodar Prabhu can tell you in detail. On one person, around 0.6 acre of land is given. Like if he is married, then this much land will be more given. Like he will have more children, he will be given more land. So facilities in terms of training, instruments, guidance is given at our Gurukul level, and later on, we know when they grow elder, his father will train them. And time to time we go for various seminars here. Seminar goes on this. Prabhuji was telling about this Subhash Palekar, natural farming. So regularly we go on attending this seminar. So we get training in this. So we have slots like, you know, from 4 o'clock till 7 o'clock I will be here, and then 7 o'clock till 10 o'clock some different teacher will be there, 10 o'clock till 12. So various teachers goes on, but this is not the traditional system. So this system we had in ISKCON, like ashram teacher concept. Ashram teacher, for some time he will be ashram teacher, sometimes different will be, because on a boys need one person actually. Gurukul means guru is there, one guru is there. Under him there will be, you know, many trainees, and under him there will be many children. So like that. So in future we are planning to have a Grihastha Gurukul. Grihastha Gurukul in the sense like the one guru will be there, his family. So boys will go there to get education. So along with his family, you know, there will be Guru Ma also, Guru Mother, you know, the spiritual master, and his wife is also, that's also most important part of training. Those who are parents, they are at home also. But at Gurukul also they should have this part of, you know, getting motherly care from home also and from, you know, Gurukul also. So in future we are planning this Grihastha Gurukul. A Grihastha will be there, his family, big home will be there. So all these boys will go for training at his house. So under him, you know, from morning till night he will be there. Not like right now somebody else is teacher, right now I am, you know, I am Guru. So the boys also, and for us also it's different. For training them, there should be one guru. So this is our planning in future, because the infrastructure and one person also should be there, because when you are in community, if there is committee, decisions will be slower, but different angles will be thought over, and the decision will be made. So this is our planning in this area of Grihastha Gurukul. Another planning.
It's like I have a question. You are planning this Grihastha Gurukul in the community.
In the community, yes, in this community
itself. Separately somewhere.
Separately, yeah, we can have separate, little separate, but not too far from the village. We will have a village. So this is also village. So it will be part of a village, but not in the village. Little far. So they will have own goshalas, farming also. So like that, it's planning. We don't know how it will manifest. Everyone fears, like they fear in the sense, what will happen to my child if this project fail. Like many, it happens in ISKCON, like in New Vrindavan community we had. It failed after some time. So we have this fear, like we are very much sure, like the child gets our education in some prestigious institutions. We know that the alumni is getting settled here, there. So we are quite sure that if he gets that education, he will be materially settled. So parents generally fear that if I send my child here in Gurukul, so will there be, will he get job in future? But we are seeing that right now 8, 9 graduated from our Gurukul. So they are already married. They are married and they are serving nicely. You can take their interview also, what is their experience here. So parents means actually we have to choose. So like when we preach also, we say that you have to serve. The jiva's tendency is to serve. Either you serve Maya or you Krishna. Either you are serving some master in city, or you serve the supreme master Krishna. So the parents will have two choices. Two choices in the sense, like if you will be there in the cities, so you have to, as I explained earlier, like the child will go to the school and he will say that egg have full of proteins. Mother, cook me eggs. I want omelette. Omelette, the word is used. Yes, yeah, I want omelette. But this dilemma will be always be there. So what you want? You want children to be a devotees, or you want to be your child to be a great devotee? So from Kaumaram Acharit Pragya, from since childhood, if you give this Bhagavad education, then the human form of life, although it is adhruvam, tadapi adhruvam arthadam. Even this human form of life is adhruvam, but it will be arthadam. It will give you a benefit. If the child comes in Gurukul, from childhood only he gives this spiritual educations, it will be better. So it's not like only spiritual education we give material education also. So child will not be barred from getting this material education, both way. So spiritual plus material, it's balance of both. Like Prabhupada also saying, like we are not like kind of spiritualists, like we beg from everyone and we just sit and we sit idly. But we have farm communities, we work, we grow our own food, and we save time to chant Hare Krishna. So likewise, the message to the parent can be, you choose. So which you want to? You want to choose city life or this Vedic life, village life, Vedic life. So it's on you. Yeah, other high, I want to say this future planning is like we will planning to go more simple. How Prabhupada wanted us to live. Like recently Mukundat Prabhu also said in one of the lecture, Prabhupada went to America in 1976, and after that he couldn't go, because he wrote in one letter to one of his disciples that I want to come in Gita Nagari farm community and I will show you how to live simply on the land. He said, I will come to America for this purpose only. Next time whenever I will come, I will teach you this. But Prabhupada couldn't go, unfortunately, fortunately, whatever it is. But for us to teach how to live simply on the land. So initially right now our menu, the prasadam menu is like rice, dal, chapati, sabji. But we generally grow here rice or some other things. So we are planning to go more simple in every of our habits. So like not using chappals, wearing simple clothes, food also simple, everything simple. Like we are going for yatra far away, but we are planning to have padayatra with bullocks. So like that. So more simple directions we are planning in whole overall community also, plus Gurukul also we are planning. So these two things, like this Grahastha Gurukul and this simple way, going more simple. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.